Hey guys, I just got home from work, 5.5 hour shift. Cool thing about 5.5 hour shifts is that because it's not 6 hours, they don't have to give you a break. So I've just been 5.5 hours on my feet straight after 7 hours at school. I'm pretty fucking exhausted, but I want to get this video out of the way. Um, because I'm employed, I have to maintain a professional appearance. My boss didn't take kindly with blue hair, so 5 days in, he's like, "Yeah, you can keep the hair or you can keep the job." So shaved my head. There's actually still blue in there. It didn't take so well. But so in this video, I'm going to be answering two anonymous questions that I got. Well, one of which is a series of questions, and the other of which is a video suggestion on popularity. Now, the thing about popularity, personally, I've never been much focused on it. Not so much in high school. More because I tend to ostracize myself. I'm the kid that sits in the back and laughs at you. Reads a book instead of talking to people. So I've never been much concerned with that kind of thing. But I think popularity comes from an attempt, or not necessarily an attempt. We all have this natural need for affection, right? Affection, attention. We strive for it. People who aren't getting enough attention at home will often, go to school or go to work and act out, especially at school, when they're younger and they don't have the same kind of self-awareness, the same kind of self-control. And yeah, so that comes from a need for attention and affection and, recognition, which I'm sure is where we get the need to strive for popularity. I don't think that it can make you happy. Well, I mean, social connection is important, but I don't think that it can make you happy. I don't think that it's necessarily important as long as you yourself are, physically healthy, mentally stable, emotionally okay. Then yeah, fuck being popular. Um, yeah, I think that's about all I have to say about it. I mean, I look at the quote unquote popular kids at my school. They have their North Face and their Uggs, and I'm like, you're funny because, you spend $600 a week on mindless bullshit, and you're never gonna be happy. Uh, Man, I guess that's all I have to say on that. If that's enough for you, and I hope it is, because it's not like you can tell me right now that it's not and have me go on, I'm gonna move on to my next question. Can I grow facial hair? I can grow a little bit right here, and I can grow right here, and nothing here. I can grow dirt here. I just shave it all off constantly because it looks stupid. A video about sex. Yeah, I'll do that. I will do that. I am not gay. No. And what would I say if a gay guy said that he had a crush on me? Hypothetically, of course. Well, I work with a gay kid at work who one day told me that I am one of the most attractive straight men that he wishes were gay. I don't know, something like that. It made me smile. It made my day. As I'm not homophobic in any way at all, it doesn't bother me necessarily, or it wouldn't bother me because, of course, it's hypothetical. Yeah, and I'm actually not so sure about a dichotomy between heterosexuality and homosexuality, because, I mean, while we may, all right, so the things that are sexually stimulating about a woman, we would say it is her vaginal area and her breasts. Now, the vaginal area is something that we're naturally attracted to for the sake of reproduction, right? But then, why anal sex? Why is that attractive? Because we're conditioned to like that. And I mean, it's the same way that we're conditioned to like, breasts. And, I think for the sake of reproduction, we're naturally drawn to the other sex's genitals, but then why would homosexuality exist? If we're naturally drawn to the opposite sex, then homosexuality must be unnatural, which is obviously straight bullshit. Because I mean, come on. So I think that homosexuality and heterosexuality may run parallel to each other in a sense, and that everyone is probably bisexual in one way or another. I mean, maybe they sway more to one side than to the other, but I think that it is not completely accurate to say that somebody either likes men or likes women, period. Because otherwise, bisexuality wouldn't exist. And I think bisexuality is a case in which, it's an even divide. You can't figure out which one you like more. And I do know people. Oh, I forget what it's called. Something sexual, of course. Like pansexual or trisexual or quadrisexual, whatever. And it's where you don't define people by their chromosomes or their genitals. You say you look at them as a person, them as a soul, them as a mind, and you say I do or I do not like you. And if you do, then you pursue that as you would any other anything. And if you don't, then don't. But the thing with that process is that at no point do you take into account whether or not they're a male or a female. And yeah, I think that everyone to an extent is like that when you're not, closed in by this box of ignorance that says you are this or you are that. Man, we're human. Don't box us in. And yeah, I guess that's about all I have to say. I'm gonna go take a shower now.